The Adventures of Bugzy the Maltipoo and his teddy bear Bouzo. Bugzy and Bouzo in the zoo. Bugzy was a white Maltipoo dog who loved his teddy bear Bouzo. He always carried Bouzo with him wherever he went. One day, his human family decided to take him and Bouzo to the zoo. Bugzy was very excited to see the animals and have fun with his family. They got in the car and drove to the zoo. Bugzy sat on the back seat with Bouzo and looked out the window. He saw many cars, buildings, trees, and people on the way. He wondered what the zoo would be like. He hoped there would be other dogs there too. They arrived at the zoo and bought the tickets. Bugzy's family put a leash on him and walked with him to the entrance. Bugzy saw a big sign that said, "Welcome to the zoo." He also saw a map that showed the different areas of the zoo. He saw pictures of lions, tigers, bears, giraffes, zebras, and many more animals. He was amazed by the variety of creatures that lived in the zoo. They entered the zoo and followed the path. The first thing they saw was a cage with a big lion inside. The lion was lying on a rock and looked very lazy. Bugzy barked at the lion and tried to get his attention. He wanted to play with him, but the lion ignored him and yawned. Bugzy was disappointed and moved on. They saw more animals in their cages. They saw a tiger, a bear, a leopard, a cheetah, and a jaguar. They all looked very fierce and powerful. Bugzy was a bit scared of them and stayed close to his family. He wondered why they were locked up in cages. He felt sorry for them. They also saw many kinds of birds in their cages. They were so pretty and they were flying and singing. Bugzy saw parrots, macaws, toucans, flamingos, peacocks, and many more. He liked their colorful feathers and their sweet voices. He tried to imitate their sounds and talk to them. Some of them responded and some of them ignored him. Bugzy had fun with the birds and wished he could fly like them. They walked further and saw monkeys playing and jumping on the trees. They were very funny and lively. Bugzy saw chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans, baboons, and many more. He liked their expressions and their antics. He wanted to join them and climb the trees. He barked at them and wagged his tail. Some of them threw bananas and nuts at him, and some of them made faces at him. Bugzy laughed and caught the fruits and nuts. He shared them with Bouzo and his family. They continued their walk and saw elephants taking a shower in an artificial lake and splashing each other. They were very big and majestic. Bugzy saw African elephants and Asian elephants. He liked their long trunks and their big ears. He wanted to touch them and feel their skin. He barked at them and ran towards them. But his family stopped him and pulled him back. They told him it was dangerous to go near the elephants. Bugzy was sad and stayed away from them. They reached the end of the path and saw kangaroos jumping and playing. They were very cute and friendly. Bugzy saw red kangaroos and gray kangaroos. He liked their long legs and their pouches. He wanted to hop like them and ride in their pouches. He barked at them and approached them. Some of them came closer and sniffed him, and some of them bounced away. Bugzy was happy and played with them. He even got to sit in a kangaroo's pouch and feel cozy. They spent a long time at the zoo and saw many animals. Bugzy had a great adventure with Bouzo and his family. He learned a lot about the different creatures that lived in the zoo. He enjoyed their company and their beauty. He also realized how lucky he was to have a loving family and a free life. He thanked his family for taking him and Bouzo to the zoo. He hugged them and kissed them. He also thanked Bouzo for being his best friend. He hugged him and kissed him. He was very happy and content. They got back in the car and drove home. Bugzy sat on the back seat with Bouzo and looked out the window. He saw the sun setting and the sky turning pink and purple. He felt sleepy and tired. He closed his eyes and cuddled with Bouzo. He dreamed of the animals and the zoo. He smiled and snored. He had a wonderful day.